Hey you guys, it's your girl Kia Yell up in the building, all up on your screen. I'm eating dinner with the original, one and only best friend, Mom. Hi Mom.
Hello.
This food was good.
Pretty good salad we having today.
We tried a new place, so it's pretty good. Bistro. I keep saying it
No,
wrong.
it's not bistro.
Bravo.
Bravo.
I keep calling it bistro. I've been calling it bistro for forever. So we just sitting here chit chatting about life. Talking about marriage. Am I prepared? Look. I definitely have work. A lot of it. In a lot of areas.
Well, marriage is work by itself in every area.
Do you think you should have everything together before you get married?
You never will have everything together. When people say that, I just be like, it will never happen. I mean, you can plan and try to get it the best that you can as far as your finances and where you're going to live and all that kind of stuff, but stuff happens along the way.
Great.
You didn't want to hear that, did you? Unless you,
I would just imagine that maybe if I had like the career together, at least like 100 grand in the bank account, everything be smooth. Because you see a lot of people talk about the main cause for divorce is like money. Do you think that that's like true?
know, like they always teach you, is communication, finances, and there's another one, which I can't think of right now. But yeah, but still, even if you had everything you want, you still have each other. You have those two different personalities that flare up at different times. When you least expect it, it comes out of the woodwork. You're like, where did that come from? But as long as you kind of get to know each other, and that takes a little time to get to build a relationship with somebody. But then it kind of balances out. But I won't say, as long as you got your money and I got my job, I got my career, I got this and I got that, everything's gonna be hunky-dory. That's not true, because you're still living in this world, and still stuff is happening around you that affects you and your marriage and with your job and that kind of stuff that you have to bring home to each other, you know. But at least you got each other to talk it through with, and that always helps.
So if I was like a millionaire beforehand, it still doesn't mean my relationship be smooth.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Like I said, stuff happens every day.
That's a lot of togetherness. How have you done this for 50 years?
The grace
That's a
of
lot of
God.
togetherness.
It's the grace of God that you have to love each other. And we started off as high school sweethearts. And so we got to know each other like that. And that's what helps to balance stuff out, especially when you walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
And you remember how you got from there to where you are now. It pays off.
So you think it's the foundation? Like you have to build a foundation first, not just be like, oh, boyfriend, girlfriend.
You have to build a foundation. You do. That's part of it. That's part of it. Getting to know one another. Like we talked on the phone all the time. And just talked about everything and anything, you know.
So you saw my one video where the girl ended up getting married after 4 months. Is that that will work? Or is it different strokes for different folks?
I think it all depends on who the people are.
Like
But some people say, you know, love at first sight and that kind of stuff like that. But
I'd be worried. Because you know me, I'd be like, we need 2-3 years.
But you really don't know. You don't need that long. But you don't know nothing about each other, really.
Yeah.
In those 4 months.
I feel like you're just showing your best self at that time.
You are. You are.
I mean, I would like to be genuine, but still at the same time, I don't want you to know that I don't clean up all the time.
Right.
I don't know how to cook your favorite dish. I do pizza rolls.
See, I thought I knew how to cook just because I took home economics for 3 years. But I found out different once I really got into the kitchen. But now I know how to cook, so.
Do you think it's important to like the people's family or no? Or can you just keep
it
it
helps.
pushing?
No, it helps. It does help. Because you still have to go to family functions and all that kind of stuff that you sometimes don't want to go to. But
It's
But
worth
it
it.
does help to have a good relationship with the family. And like, I wouldn't give nothing for my mother-in-law. We never had an argument. We never got into it. She's just sweet as she can be and always has been. And so it's good to have people that love you.
Yeah.
And when his dad was living, he was crazy about me too. So, and all that kind of stuff does help, you know. Even though I know it's many days he went over his mama's. Like, mama,
I
this
need a
girl.
I've been thinking about that too. Like, marriage seems so final. And when I used to have dreams about getting married, I would see y'all there and I would get nervous because I wouldn't want to leave. I would be like I'm his. Was that nerve-wracking at all? Or were you just like so high on love that it was like, okay, it's fine? Or was inside you was like, I want to go to my mom and dad's house?
I wanted to go back home a couple times because I was
just
young.
saying, just jitters
Yeah.
in general. I
Yeah,
feel like
I was young. I was young, and I didn't know a whole lot of stuff.
I've just had a dream recently. I didn't see who the person was, but I was getting married, and it was the first time that I was just like, okay, it's not so scary. But I still be like, mommy, daddy.
Right. Well, see, your dad was young and I was young, but he was an old man. Like they say, old man at heart.
Oh, so
He was an old soul. He was old soul. He had already, been there, done that, and now it was fresh.
Yeah.
But it worked out. And it's still working out.
hey, cause I be nervous, and then people be like, submit. But I don't want no man to be telling me to submit.
Well, a real man will not tell you submit.
That's what I said.
You will submit because of the love and respect that you have for that man. But submitting don't mean that they get their way all the time.
Right. Like I'm the
And
man
that's-
in the house.
Right. And my husband has never had to say, I'm the man of my house.
Right.
Things go my way. Because I know he's a man.
Yeah.
And he's proved himself to be a real man, a true man, an honest man, a godly man. So I haven't had to worry about that.
See?
And do I agree with everything? No. Some things I just go along with to keep the peace? Yes. But it works out, And it has worked out.
That's just the stuff I be worried about. Because I already told you the way these guys are now, they be listening to people that be on the internet talk about submit, and if your woman don't submit, then she's not the one, and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, I feel like if I feel confident in where we're going, and I know you're being led by somebody other than foolishness, then I can do it.
Yeah.
And I think at the same time you got a couple of strikes.
Right.
Do you have a couple of strikes? Like if we go this wrong way, one more time, we driving down the highway. I'm telling you, go left. You keep going right and right and right. Don't it sometimes maybe you should speak up?
Yeah.
Or should you just be like, oh, we'll just keep going right?
No, you can speak up. Submit don't mean keep your mouth shut.
What's submit?
Submitting is, I can't say sometimes it's compromising. Instead of arguing and fussing over something that is not going to go nowhere, we choose. It's a word that we say, and I forgot what it was, man. And they coming to me. But it's really compromising. Oh, we choose to disagree. Okay, so
Agree to disagree. Let it go.
Yeah, yeah, just let it go. I mean, it'll come back again, and maybe it'll come back a different way. And then you'd be like, yeah, okay, I see your side, and yeah, I see your side. But we're not gonna keep going around this mountain, this same mountain all the time.
Yeah.
We're just gonna let it be at peace, let it take its rest, and then see what happens tomorrow.
Is there a possibility I can find a man who won't argue?
That's out of the question. And I hear people say that. Me and my wife, or me and my husband, we have never had an argument. I'm like,
We just had a good talking.
Yeah, we just talked to each other. We talked it out. Yeah, okay. I just don't believe that. I just can't believe that. But you don't stay there. And maybe that's what they're saying. Because, they say you don't go to bed angry and all that.
Does that really work? Or will you still have a date? But you want to simmer it down to some degree.
It be simmered. You be at peace when you can go ahead and go to sleep, and then you can talk about it, later on. But it ain't that you just go to bed like, mad like that.
That's how you think y'all been together so long? Because it ain't been like tit for tat?
I think so.
Like, oh, he upset me today, so I'm not cooking.
Right.
I'm not going to do my duties.
I do my responsibilities.
Go sleep on the couch.
Nah. I ain't sleeping on no couch. I'm sorry. That's what
I be worried. I be like, what you think about on that couch? Because we got phones and stuff now. You could be on a dating link that quick.
I would hug my wall first before I sleep on the couch. I am going to sleep in my bed.
See?
And I want him next to me.
See? That's how I be thinking. I feel like if I say something like that, that just like breaks the relationship a little bit. When you be like, go on the couch. I feel like in the morning it carries on. That argument carries on because he been on the couch festering in it. Don't you think like he been just pondering it over? Now if he take himself to the couch, it's okay.
That's different.
Sometimes we got to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs. I do that a lot. It keeps a lot of peace in the house when when it just be like, okay, I just need to go.
I do allow the couch. If he wants the couch, he can go, but I am not going on the couch. You heard me?
Ladies, how you doing over here?
Okay.
Take this for you?
Yes, thank you.
She said she ain't sleep on nobody's couch.
I don't do couches. Unless I don't feel well.
Well, yeah.
And then I'll go and,
Plus, it make my body hurt.
and
so
most time I
can't do
sit up and, and stretch my legs out, but I don't.
Plus, our couches ain't made for laying out. They don't pull out into no bed, so they don't work. Anyway, you guys, I needed a video for today. We had a special guest, which is Mom. When I do stuff like this and we're like dining and stuff, people don't necessarily want to be on camera. So if I don't show them, they ain't got to be on here. Just know they was here. I wasn't talking to myself this time. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Bye.